We now return to
Button, radio listeners button that you type in Bubba and you can get a $50 gift. I'm on the texting deal with Jimmy the Grader guy, giving me an update. The track drained well. It's pretty wet, but it drained real well. So in the next break, I'm gonna actually talk to him, and I'll know by like 9:15 as to whether I think we're gonna race tonight. I think if it doesn't get any more rain today, I think we're on. I think we're good for tonight. Tony Stewart and his All-Star 410 Sprint cars traveling series will be at Bubba Raceway Park tonight. Steve the King Kinzer in the house. Bunch of other great people, including my son, Tyler, 12-year-old, driving a 410 Sprint, trying to make the show for the first time in his career. And again, Tony Stewart, my boy Jimmy Carr, Marty, Brad, all the guys. Greg, hello, go ahead. I'll know in 15 or 20 minutes.
Hey, Bubba, how you doing this morning?
Good, sir, thank you.
Good. Hey, I'm just curious. I love super late models, and I see that you always race the late models, limited late models, and crate late models. Do you ever race? Do the super late models race on dirt track?
Yeah, super late models do race on dirt tracks, and super late models will be at my racetrack all next weekend. The World of Outlaw super late models will be there. I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, beautiful! Yeah,
of next week.
I know I'm going Sunday to watch that 100-lapper in DeSoto, man. That's going to be a good race. Does Chris Fontaine come and race over there?
I think Fontaine's more of an asphalt guy, and he probably will be at DeSoto this weekend. My boy Jimmy Cope is the promoter. That's a great track as well on the asphalt. You know, Al Vonador at East Bay's got a great dirt track. I think he's got great late models this weekend. And we got 410 sprints with Tony Stewart. He'll be there. Tony Stewart will be there all 3 nights in my place. And then there's a place in Lake City, my boy Phil in North Florida. So he's a dirt track as well. I think he's got open wheel modifieds. So a bunch of great stuff going on in the month of February for the Winter Nationals all across the state, including DeSoto and the big Icebreaker 100 deal.
Well, great, man. I was just curious. I didn't know whether super late models raced on dirt track or not, so I'll be looking for that. Bubba, I definitely want to come out to your track.
All right, Greg, man. Again, Tony Stewart will be there tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
Sounds great, man.
Buy a pit pass and
see the wing sprints. Good luck to your
Thank you, buddy. Again, and with dirt tracks, man, or even DeSoto, you buy a pit pass and they don't have the security and the roped off areas like they do in NASCAR. Dirt track racing is up and personal, my friend. Get an autograph or a picture. Park Bench, hello.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Mr. Park Bench who usually hates us and I suck, but you love me. What's going on, buddy?
I hate you, but I love you. But I got my shirt yesterday, and I love it, but I hate you. And you, Doug Clem, does not deserve to be.
Thank you, Park Bench. That's getting old. And Ring out of Boston. How's your daughter doing?
She's good, Bubba. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you asking.
So what's going on, buddy?
So you're talking about the Colorado thing with the the money from the marijuana. We legalized. And I have 22.
Cell phones ruining talk radio.
That's a bad signal.
So Ring, we completely lost you after you thanked me for the well wishes of your daughter. So what's going on?
I have 22 employees. Can you hear me?
Not very well.
I'm sorry. I'll call you back.
Cell phones ruining call-in radio.
Yep.
Absolutely ruining call-in radio. Stoner Jesus. This is a listener parody. And we like playing them, quite frankly. And this is Stoner Jesus. What's the song? The Cowhead Sex Talk. the Cowhead Sex Talk line. I better get my finger on the dump button here. Hold on.
Are you awake and lonely late at night?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Then just call 1-888-Cowturd.
Hello?
Go ahead. Give it a call.
I dare you.
Do you want to be dominated?
Finally, somebody will take your phone call, you moron.
Are you into verbal degradation?
You're the one calling me. You have nothing.
Are you into threats of physical violence?
I am tough. I'll punch you right in your fat face.
Maybe you just like to be bored.
How about the swanky music behind it? About, again, the quality of listener bits usually aren't that good, but they're so good. They're so bad that they're good. I think.
How about some more verbal humiliation?
Man, you know it's over when you got the community that are mailing in bits about how bad you suck to their favorite radio station.
Yep.
I mean, you really are rallying the troops at that point, are you not?
It's unheard of.
You started out good, and then you got so cocky and lazy, it just got terrible.
Well, that's the pot calling the kettle black, is it not?
Yeah.
My God, are you projecting there, kid? Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Why don't you shut up for a little while and let the real men talk?
Call the Cowturd Sex Talk line right now.
Hello?
He'll even regale you with his hunting stories.
So I shot, my very first thing I ever killed was 2 weeks ago.
I had one beer and my voice is harsh.
Swiping her EBT card at the speed of booze.
Okay, then you do whatever I just want to tell you.
She's sucking off the system and proud of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's Drunk by Noon Dawn on the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Drunk by Noon Dawn, hello.
Morning, Bubba.
So you officially checked in. So you've retained your goon platoon status. What do you got going on? What do you? Give me a.
Twice on Tuesday, couldn't get in.
Give me
once yesterday.
Give me an inventory as to what you've consumed so far. How many cigarettes and how much alcohol? And don't lie.
About 5 cigarettes and 2 tall boys.
Ooh. Wow. So you've tried. So that's
cold out.
So that's actually
slow.
A great endorsement for the program because she's not been able to get through. That kicks ass.
I got through. Let me tell you. The guy said, "Hold on."
No, you got through. Now you drunk. You drunk? You drunk?
No, he answered the phone twice, and he said,
"I'm talking about last Tuesday, or when you tried to call in. You just told me a few minutes ago that you tried to call and it was busy last week sometime."
No, it was never busy. The guy answered the phone.
Jesus, the bitch doesn't know how to work, does she? Give me a break. Somebody's killing me here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I almost just want to cancel her off the goon patrol because she's irritating me right now.
Yeah, she's drunk.
You're drunk right now, Dawn.
I wanted you to sing happy birthday to me.
I'm not over my dead body. I would never sing happy birthday to a drunkard like yourself.
Oh, happy birthday, Dawn.
You might be able to get 25 who's somewhat enamored by your
and I needed some
cigarette hack.
You mean enamored?
You're enamored by that cigarette hack. Can you imagine making out with her?
No.
Oh, my God. That's what we should do, Manson, is we should bring her in here, get her all cigaretted up. Man, let me ask you a
question. We should have her do the fart bucket.
No, we should just have people have to come in.
I'm not a farter.
We should have to, a penalty be you have to make out with cigarette Dawn. I mean, with Drunk by Noon Dawn.
The next Bubba Saw.
Dawn, if money was no object, and I could buy, what's the finest cigarette? Like a Marlboro Red? what's the harshest, most powerful, expensive cigarette?
I don't buy expensive cigarettes. I wouldn't know.
I understand that, but what's the best? Ned, what is it? A Winston, Marlboro Red? I'll ask you. You can afford it.
I have to be Marlboro.
How about a Lucky, like a Pall Mall, no filter?
I don't want no damn tobacco in my teeth.
No. So now you start worried about your teeth now?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, Ned, what do we get Dawn? Can you smoke one if you didn't have a budget? Could you smoke one right after the other?
Not unless I'm high or something.
Well, I mean, I thought you enjoyed.
Not necessary.
I thought you enjoyed cigarettes and the taste of cigarettes so much that you could literally light the one off the other.
No. Not unless I don't have a match or a lighter.
What, you think every smoker's a chain smoker?
Well,
everybody smokes them back to back. I don't like smokers.
I think how much do you smoke? How many packs a day?
Don't lie.
1 pack a day, I told you.
Could you smoke 2 packs?
Yeah, it depends on what I'm drinking and
all right,
what else I got in my system.
What I'm saying is, Ned, we bring everybody who needs to be punished. Anybody who's ever done the show wrong and to get back on the good graces, you got to make out for 15 seconds.
I ain't kissing no stranger dangers.
I'm not kissing no stranger dangers. I bet you'd kiss some stranger dangers for $500.
No, I would not.
The lady's got standards.
I bet you would. I bet you.
No.
I bet you.
That's how well you don't know me, Bubba.
Listen
I just
listen
like
to
to
hack.
drink my beer and smoke cigarettes. I'm good people.
This is a hack. Oh, can you imagine if you X-rayed her lungs? What her lungs look like?
Well, I want to X-ray her lungs. I mean,
I just got them done last week, and they turned out good.
You just got your lungs done?
Yeah, they did my lungs and my liver. I'm all good.
Oh, God, the two things are just going through hell every day, right?
Oh, my doctor seems to think, I feel fine.
Yeah,
if the goon platoon doesn't check in, you're done.
This bitch is going to live to be 95. Manson, who never smoked a cigarette in his life, is going to die when he was 57.
Probably.
With a bulging hernia, will he?
Hey, you know what?
Anyway, you
I know
checked
I heard
in.
that you got the logo changed on TuneIns, but it's still not changed on iHeart.
All right, we'll get that changed for us, okay, huh? Maybe you can start, doing some PR for us.
Okay, well, if I knew how to do it, I would. But
Now, are you interested in 25 coming over and giving you the business? You guys are always kind of grab-assing,
yeah.
I mean, seriously?
No, yeah, like seriously, I am. I mean,
Only if it brings a 12-pack.
25, will you bring me a 12-pack? Hey, 25, will you bring me a 12-pack?
I'll bring you a 12-pack.
And you know what happens after that, 25.
I mean, do I need to really throw it over to the Ned department to find out what happens after a black man?
What exactly?
After a black man?
Shirt collar and
Hey,
pulls you in.
it's all good. My dad already met him. So.
I mean,
And then she ravishes you.
So what exactly
you
happens?
got a woman that smokes a pack a day and lives in the garage and lives off her father's disability. She drinks about a half a case of tall boys a day. And when a young, strapping African-American man rolls up in there with a 12-pack, I mean, it's like almost throwing it to the lion's den, right? I mean, Ned, please.
Oh, my God.
I mean, she's attacking you.
You saying I can't control myself?
It's it's black.
Her pale, liver-spotted skin up against his dark, creamy complexion.
Ned.
I'm sorry.
50 Shades again?
Instead of black on blondes, it's black on trailer trash. There you go. BlackOnTrailerTrash.com.
That's pretty hot.
Black on instead
That's
of black
a winner, why don't you just dump
got it all
that?
wrong. I am not trailer trash, dude.
Well, I'm not trailer trash, dude. I live in my dad's garage. I smoke.
No, I don't live
She lives
out
in a
here.
nice
I
neighborhood.
just smoke my cigarettes out here.
Smoke a pack of cigarettes and a case of beer a day in your dad's garage. You live off your dad's Social Security disability. You haven't had a job since 1976. And you're going to try to tell me that you're not trailer trash. You may not be trailer
you can't
trash,
give
but
Bubba
you're
any information.
but you're
because
white trash.
He plays telephone with himself with info.
You may not.
Do you
live in
have a job?
She used to run drugs.
No, she didn't have a job.
Yellow.
Dawn, you got a job?
I'm a caregiver.
Yeah, for her dad.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't.
Right. She doesn't have a job. She hasn't had a job since 76. She hasn't had a job since the bicentennial. Please.
Oh, cut me a break. I'm
you cut me a break, honey.
Than you.
Listen, when's the
I
last?
just turned 49. I hope it hurts you as much as it did me.
No, this phone call hurts me, honey. So let me ask you a question. When's the last time you had a real job? A real modern day, get up, get your ass to work job?
3 years ago.
Doing what?
House renovations.
How? What are you out there like
No,
Bob
nasty
Vila?
jobs like cleaning up burnt homes and
Rent a bum. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, she was doing rent a bum.
Pulling out
Thank you.
drywall and all kinds of
Ned knows. Ned, what was she?
Rent a bum.
She's rent a
No,
bum.
I wasn't rent a bum. I was the driver. I was getting paid more than everybody else per hour.
Yeah, you're a rent a bum.
Nobody
Don't
else
even
had
lie.
a damn license.
Yeah. All right, drunk by noon, Dawn. Thank you, honey. I want to, use you in some way, shape, or form.
Well, I just don't want to lose my status, dude.
You didn't lose your status, dude.
All right. You
Bye,
guys
honey.
have
Thank you.
Need to
Nicole.
connect her with Gene Lasker.
I'm so glad she called in.
I got Nicole out of Ocala. Nicole, hi, honey.
Hey, Bubba. How are you?
I'm doing great, honey. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you. I just wanted to call and tell you how awesome your show was today. That I know, things have been off the mark maybe a little bit. And
What do you mean things have been? Hold on, honey. Now you got me freaked out a little bit.
Man.
That was a backhanded compliment all day.
This is going to be good.
What do you mean? What do you mean things have been off the mark lately? What do you mean by that, honey?
I mean, I enjoy some of the things you do on the show so much, like your news, your parodies, like you talking with your Goo crew or whoever those were.
My zoo crew. It's a new zoo review. Honey, it's the Goon Platoon.
The Gloon, yeah.
The Gloon Platoon. Yeah, they are pretty gloomy as well. Right.
A little bit. So, and I just enjoy that so much. I wanted to let you know.
But Nicole, and thank you for all that, and being an ass-kicking female out of Ocala, and thank you for that. But you said, we've been off our mark lately, insinuating that I think the shows have been just absolutely stellar, and I can't think of anything that we've done that has not been anything less than stellar. So when you say we've been off our mark lately, what do you mean by that?
Well, don't think of it as you weren't hitting the potential you guys normally have. You were just in a different direction than what you normally do, and that's why I said marked. You weren't on your normal mark.
She's talking about the cowhead stuff.
Oh, the cowhead stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now Nicole, you don't got to win talk me, baby. You can just say, listen, I know that you've been talking about the cowhead dildo for a while, and it seems like maybe you're not doing that as much. And, I'm a hot little Nicole Ocala cricket that wants to kick it out wide. I mean, you should have said that.
The numbers, Bubba.
Yeah, why don't you run? If you were to run the numbers, what department would you want if you were to run the numbers?
I think it's 25.
$25 on the line.
Hey, 25.
How you doing?
I'm good. So I guess my numbers, I'm 39. I have 2 children. I'm divorced. And I'm 5'7", probably 175 pounds.
Yeah.
No, hold on. You know what?
Should have been in the Ned department.
Hold on. I gotta stand. You know how like American Express will listen in on your phone call?
Hold on,
man?
bro. How you gonna take booty? Hold on. How you gonna take booty out my hand?
Because
it's already in my department. Won't you let me
This
transfer?
call is being monitored for quality control purposes.
In order for us to better serve our,
Can I get a conference call? Can I get a supervisor on the line?
Yeah, I am the supervisor. Thank you, ma'am. We're gonna have to switch departments because to ensure the customer has the ultimate quality control experience. Ma'am, I am as high. This is Mr. Clem. I'm a supervisor here within these departments. Let me transfer you to better assist you, ma'am. Stand by to the Ned department.
That's some bull.
Ned department? How can I help you?
Damn it.
Oh, God, it's a consumer that already doesn't like the department. I mean, that's kind of a rarity.
Send it back to retention.
No, ma'am, I got to ensure that you got a quality experience. I need to throw you back to your original department. I'm sorry, ma'am. Hold on.
That was ridiculous.
$0.25 retention department.
Original department. How may I help you? Man, can you imagine if you're calling customer service and they send you to the department, then send you back to another one?
Right.
Based on the guy. Yes, go ahead, Nicole. You're on with 25 cents. That's his department, yes.
Is there anything else he needs to know?
Ned,
boob size.
Ned, hold on. Ned, you can't break in on his line as a customer service rep and call her a whore. Can you imagine this is really...
That would be a great customer service line, though. Just imagine you call the credit card company.
You're calling Capital One, and the one guy
to be entertaining while you're on
right. No, sir. You don't want payments right now. You actually want to try our other department. Special offers.
Ned just chimed in. We party lined 25's department and go, yeah, you whore. Can you imagine? So, Nicole, how long have you been divorced, and what happened there? And have you hooked back up with the friends with benefits? What's your deal?
No, I was married for almost 20 years, and he's an awesome guy. Just didn't work out. We decided to go our separate ways. He's still a real good friend, good to the kids, lives close.
You got a new man up in the cut, servicing it?
I do.
There you go. Is he good to your kids?
He's amazing, too.
There you go. That's all you need then.
Yep.
And how old are your kids, honey?
My kids are 17 and 15.
Oh, so they're almost out of the house. Then you can really start kicking out wide, for homeboy, Well, okay. Now, listen, we got some big races happening this weekend. You live in Ocala. Tony Stewart's going to be out there all 3 nights. You should come out and see us.
I know. I was there last weekend, and it was awesome.
Oh, for the Neesmith deal?
Yeah, we were there Friday night.
Well, come up and say hi to me then, okay?
I will. If I come up to see you, I will definitely come.
I'll probably be hanging out with Nikki, and we're going to have a merch trailer up there as well, so come say hi to me and Nikki. Or buy some merch or something, honey.
Sure thing.
And maybe you'll find a booty call.
Maybe 25 will have his department up there. 25, maybe you can have your own little trailer, and this is 25's department.
Right.
So, Nicole, man, thank you so much.
Yep. You guys take care.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
Fire officials say a dispatcher could have used a better choice of words.
I love this. Out of D.C., Washington, D.C. Operator tells a girl to stop whining. Oh, I don't know if I like this or not. Well, I didn't know that her father died. I didn't know. I thought it was just her reporting a car crash. I didn't know that this girl's...
Yeah, he was hit.
Yeah, I didn't know that he
changed
died.
the tire.
I didn't know that he died.
Oh, my God.
So this
That's
is not
terrible.
He was hit and killed, and the mother is in critical condition.
See, I didn't... Let me just take this all back. I'm not being a dick. I didn't know that her father had died.
Well,
so
if you listen to it...
You shouldn't tell a kid. You shouldn't tell a person who's now witnessed their father dying to stop whining. They should be able to whine all they want, right?
Yeah, and the thing is that I think with the operator, he probably could have chosen other words.
Fire officials say.
Yeah, probably.
Fire officials say a dispatcher could have used a better choice of words. A teenage girl told to stop whining when she called 911 as her father lay dying on the side of the highway. Tonight.
Wow, I think any grown person would. That's definitely a whining. You can get a whining pass, right?
That's a nightmare.
I mean, you can certainly get a pass on the whining deal when this is happening to you.
We're hearing some of that exchange. News 4's Pat Collins reports.
Rick Warwick killed, his fiancee seriously injured when they were struck by a hit-and-run driver on the BW Parkway. They were out changing a flat tire on his car when it happened. Rick Warwick's teenage daughter was in the back of the car. She called 911 for help. But the dispatcher's tone and words were something less than comforting. This is a sampling of the conversation.
Can y'all please hurry up?
Ma'am, stop yelling. I need a location.
All right, so yelling's okay. I mean, you can say that.
Yeah.
Stop yelling. I gotta get people out there. I can't quite understand when you're yelling. So just settle down. Stop yelling. That's fine, as long as he didn't say what they're saying. He said.
Two people were struck.
Yeah, they both landed. They just landed.
Okay, let's stop whining. Okay, let's stop whining. It's hard to understand you.
And they just landed. They're just laying here.
Yeah, I think listen. I don't think he said it in a disrespectful tone, but I think he could have used. I think you said it right, 25. He could have used a different word.
Yeah, because I think they were already on the way there, and how the car was positioned, it was in the middle of a highway where he had a blowout and he was changing the tire.
Right, and got hit there, right?
And he was hit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
he changing the tire in the middle of the road.
No. It was like where they were on the highway. It didn't look like there was a whole bunch of room for him to really get off onto a shoulder.
Right. See, I don't think the delivery was one of disrespect. I just think that he chose the wrong word.
And is this really a big deal? I mean, okay,
well, yeah,
so
today,
he should have chosen a big.
In the day and age where everybody has to be a victim, everybody, now this woman probably has already lawyered up.
Sue?
She's probably already lawyered up. They're going to sue the municipality for pain and suffering because God forbid.
Is there someone else there I can talk to because it's so hard?
It's only my little brother. I'm fucking better than him right now.
Here now from Captain Russ Davies with the Anne Arundel County.
I mean, I really don't find what he said that offensive. I mean, he's just trying to get the data efficiently to get help out there.
I mean, he was kind of being a dick to someone whose parents were, lying in the road after being hit. But, sometimes, you run into a dick in life.
And really,
believe me, everybody who listens to the show gets one.
And the little girl couldn't really say where they were because, I mean, she's riding in the back of the car, so she doesn't know the highway. Right. She doesn't know to run down to a mile marker. She just knows that she's on the road. And I guess in the story, they were saying that they have a system that they can track the call where they are anyway. So really, he just could have told her to stand by.
Right.
Fire department.
I think to some degree there was a poor choice of words.
Yeah.
However, what he was attempting to do was to get her attention, to try to be able to start ascertaining information from her. It was pretty clear at that point they didn't know where they were, but we'd been able to identify that through our 911 system.
But if you had to do it again,
there could be a better choice of words.
Meanwhile, let's go back to the scene and take another look at Rick Warwick's car. The spare tire was in place, and officials tell News 4 he had just tightened the last lug nut on the spare when he was struck down.
Trying to make it
They
worse.
say he was...
Yes.
He's this close to living.
Oh, he gets even more dramatic.
Seconds away from finishing the job and driving off. So far, the striking...
I'm more offended by the news person's delivery. You know what I'm saying? I'm more how he's kind of sensationalized.
The biggest
this.
story
I think
is
that's
that,
the biggest disrespect. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, the biggest story is that it was a hit and run, so they don't know exactly who hit him. That's what the real big story is.
The car hasn't been located, and no suspect has been identified. The investigation continues on. In Laurel, Pat Collins, News 4.
Bruce Jenner's mom is really opening up about her son's gender journey. Supposedly, he's going to do the full-blown boobs, turn the penis into a vagina.
Yeah.
Esther Jenner, age 88, has been besieged with phone calls from the media in recent days, but the widow in Idaho isn't interested in fueling the gossip. Instead, in a wide-ranging, nearly hour-long phone interview, she praised her Olympian son for his courage, stopping short of some details that have been floated and distributed by unnamed sources online in various tabloids. Bruce Jenner, who won the gold medal as the decathlete champion in 1976 Summer Games in Montreal, has not publicly spoken about his transitioning to a woman. His appearance has gradually become more feminine. A publicist for the 65-year-old Jenner would not comment about his mother's remarks, nor would E! Entertainment on the word that Jenner will appear in a reality series about his journey.
Is he planning on becoming a madam or something? I mean, is he trying to run a brothel?
Boy, those Kardashians are so. I mean, God, just to show you what in the under the guise of entertainment, what people will do. I mean, do you become so obsessed with being either famous or in front of the or relevant on television that you will do? I mean, Bruce Jenner was the ultimate. When we were growing up, the ultimate man's man. He was on a box of Wheaties. He was the hottest athlete for quite a long time. Not only did he...
he was the greatest athlete in the world at the time.
And in 1976, he came to our, and
he was a good-looking guy.
America fell in love with this guy because we didn't have 714 options of television. We got like 5 channels. The Olympics were the biggest thing going. He was the biggest stud of an athlete, the best overall athlete in the world. And then, if I remember, he had quite a long window and a decent run with endorsements and being very famous, taking that gold medal that he'd won in 76 and cashing it in, if you will, into Hollywood and becoming somewhat relevant.
Yeah, he did.
In Hollywood. And so why do you have to do this? Don't you think that you have enough money? One would think, right? Are you that big of a weirdo?
Maybe he really wants to become a woman.
He can't. I mean, he can't.
Maybe he's always been that way.
Yeah, I mean, he may have always been that way.
Maybe he's always, what's her name? His wife. Maybe she's always been a beard.
No.
I don't know. I mean, looking at it, he's definitely going that way.
I mean, it's to actually have your genitals cut off, and
I mean,
a vagina formed, and
I mean, I think
that
you don't just wake up.
Serious commitment, man.
I mean, you don't just wake up and you're like, you know what? I want some boobs today. I want boobs.
I already got them if anybody wants mine.
Yeah, you had no choice though. I mean, they were going to come eventually.
Raw audio, Dateline Uganda. Morgue workers. Ned, you might want to wake up on this one, and we have to be very careful how we dance around this. Morgue worker says that having sex with the dead bodies is just part of the job training.
It can mean having sex with them. Which of them?
As in?
Sleeping with the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping with the corpse.
Mm-hmm. Having sex.
Yes. I see
Have
that.
you witnessed somebody sleeping with a corpse before?
Sleeping with the corpse.
Yes.
Yes, we sleep with corpse here.
Not first time,
Have
not
you
second
done
time.
some before yourself?
Yes, that is one of the training. When you will start the mortuary job, they will first ask you to do most of.
A little bit of a language barrier here, but I think Matt's saying that I think that's part of the requirement when you get trained.
Yeah, he was very nonchalant about it.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
Man,
no big deal.
Those things because
So
once
you
you do
were
that,
asked
yes, I will ask to sleep with dead body. That is the training. You have to do that because once you do that, you will not be afraid of them again. You see, once you do that, even to bath dead body, I will cut their leg or I will wash their
Supposing
private
Can anybody understand what he's saying?
If you have sex with a dead body, you won't be afraid of a dead body anymore, is what he said. So that's part of the training.
Hold on, let me hear this first.
Saying that he was told to indulge in necrophilia by his
That is
bosses.
the training. You have to do that because once you do that, you will not be afraid of them again. You see, once you do that, even to bath dead body, I will cut their leg or I will wash their
Supposing your superiors are viewing as we speak now, what do you have to tell them?
Me and them, what I want to tell them, they just have to pay my money and I want to go back.
Wow.
They ain't paid him, so he exposing them.
Mike Dexter Maine, yes.
That's creepy, Bubba. That's really weird, man.
Yes.
My head's spinning.
Hey, so I was just thinking it would be really great after Bruce Jenner has the surgery if he and Chaz Bono hooked up as a couple.
Gross.
Yeah, that's well, first of all, I mean,
does he have
and it pains me to say this, but Bruce Jenner is, no matter what it is an attractive, is attractive.
Not anymore.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, far more than Chaz Bono. I mean,
yeah, Bruce Jenner was a good-looking guy back in the day.
I mean, Ned, if somebody held a gun to your head and said you got to sleep with Bruce Jenner or Chaz Bono,
Jenner.
Thank you. I mean, that is disgusting. Plus, I don't think they can. I mean, what's the point of sleeping with? I mean, if Bruce Jenner becomes a woman, does that mean then does that mean he sleeps with men now?
I don't even understand. I can't wrap my mind around transgender.
I think once you become a woman, that's what you're looking to do.
I mean,
well, if you have the parts, if you have those parts taken away or changed if you had your penis changed into a vagina.
Things I'm working on. Super Bowl Patriots. Julia Edelman?
Yeah.
Probably regrets sleeping with Sabrina from Tinder. Did you see this?
No.
It said if a woman called Sabrina is to be believed, New England Patriots player Julian Edelman has been really celebrating the Super Bowl in spectacular style. On her Tinder profile right now, apparently is a photo which looks like a screen grab from a snapshot showing her in bed next to him. He's fast asleep. Alongside is the notation, I just effed Edelman, no lie. God, God, look what social networking is doing now.
Yep.
What a messy bitch.
Is he married?
That's messy, man.
That's what I want to know. Is he married?
We need to find that out. I'm going to look into that next. Hold on.
What in the hell is that?
He's guilty of seeing the world through chicken dip colored lenses.
Oh, that sick son of a bitch suckered us again!
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.